are, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Set to get his day started, Wilson Contreras, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Barreto is under it, 1 away. Arismendi Alcantara is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably...
The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ballgame. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He pulls this one into right. Richard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jonathan Scope digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Right there for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Drilled on the ground to short, and he's retired here, 1 away. Perez will get his first cuts here. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Got him. Freddie Galvis digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jason Hayward is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Barreto has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Jones going back, Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now, and he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double. Addison Russell will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Shortstop, Addison.
High in the air out to center field. Barreto moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. David Barreto will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Hard liner toward short, and the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. Adam Jones stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's running towards second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Manny Machado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Mark Trumbo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
First baseman, number 19,
Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Lester sets. Here it is on 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The tag, and he is out. Jorge Soler heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball. No
5th
strike.
inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Arismendi Alcantara.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is under it. 2 down. Dexter Fowler will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Not close. It's 2-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Jason Hayward digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on. Andy Oliver is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Trying to hold the lead. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. In quickly with it is Jones, and that'll keep the runner from advancing past third. Anthony Rizzo steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jonathan Scope stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A quick out number 1. Perez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Tap foul at home plate. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Freddie Galvis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Maikel Franco will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Addison Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Jorge Soler will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Henry Mejia will take over here with a runner.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt it. David Barreto will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That evens it up 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. At the plate, Adam Jones. He drew a walk his first time up. Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Runners on first with one down. This is line to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Whoa!
Manny Machado will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Hard hit at third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Mark Trumbo strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Arismendi Alcantara will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Dexter Fowler gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Hayward. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting,
you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
2 out with the man at first. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Richard racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Jonathan Scope will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Franco to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Perez digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. David Barreto gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras finishes it off. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Machado is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Michael Franco gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Kyle Schwarber ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And I believe a balk has been called here by the home plate umpire, Woody Keller. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hit sharply toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Addison Russell has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base. Genmar Gomez will enter the ball game out. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barreto is after it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. He singled his last time up. Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jason Davidson is going to grab a bat here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Joey Richard digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Franco has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Manny Machado will bat now, 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jorge Soler. And they'll need him to get something going here. Cody Allen is on now to try to close.
Number 37, Cody Allen. This change for the Orioles.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. Wilson Contreras comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Arismendi Alcantara.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Allen's ready. Here it comes on 1-0.
Playing 11.
And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A man at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a big moment in the ball game here. Dexter Fowler, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see it. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now. Jeff Imro will get the call here as he'll try to work the final. Jason Hayward is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. And he is out on the tag. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.